Hi guys, me again, Tiff. Hi. Just another little short video for you, a bit shorter than the other day because I know the other one was a bit long, on how to bath your dog at home, best products to use and how to do it the easiest way really. So here we go. So obviously the most important thing you're going to need to bath your dog is some shampoo. As most of you know, I love the Pure Natural range, of which I have a selection here, and that's what we're going to bath Bear in today. So yeah, a good quality shampoo is always a good start. The Pure Natural one dilutes 30:1, so you just need a little mixing bottle of some description. Now obviously I've got a proper mixing bottle, but you can use a Fairy Liquid bottle, an old one, because they have like the same sort of top, that sort of squirty top, which is what you want to mix it up in. Or you can make it up in a jug with some water and then use a sponge or a scrunchie or something to lather the dog. So that's your shampoo. I'm also using the Banish conditioner, which mix in with the shampoo. Obviously you need your bath and 2 towels. 1 towel to put down afterwards and 1 towel to give them a little rub with. Obviously I know I'm doing it in my bath in the van, but either put some rubber matting down or your bath mat or whatever, just to make sure that your dog doesn't slip. Hey, so I hope you can all see this okay. Trying to get my camera set up for the bath bit was a bit of a challenge, so it's perched a bit precariously, so you've got half of me. So obviously the last thing you need is your little pup star. So we've got Bear today, shrunk it in the washer. Bear's going to demo the bath for you. So I know I have got him on a razor in my hydro bath. It's a Red Cape hydro bath. So normally I wouldn't bath them like this, because the bath itself makes the shampoo and does all the hard work really. So this is a bit of a change for me. Yeah, so obviously when you're at home you haven't got a hydro bath, so I'm showing you how to do it at home. So obviously in your shower or in your bath or wherever you can, but obviously if you've got a shower head it's going to make it a little bit easier for you. It'll probably take 2 of you to do with some of them, because they don't like to sit still. But say this is my hydro bath, so I wouldn't normally do them like this when I'm working, but this is for you guys. So got your dog in the bath nice and dry. If you're using the Pure Natural shampoos again, they work best on a dry coat, so make it up, dilute it down, like I told you before, 30:1 in your mixing bottle, and put it onto a dry coat. So you'll notice I'm not going to wet him now, I'm literally just going to put the shampoo on and start lathering him up. So yeah, so there he is, ready to go. Shampoo's all made up, bottle nice and shake, get it all mixed up. Make sure you put warm water in the bottle, because otherwise it's going to be horrible for the dog. Bear's not particularly keen. I'm using the sugar candy one because, as most of you know, that's my favourite one, because that's how all your dogs smell when they come out. But there's loads of different flavours. They even do a fragrance free if you don't want anything too smelly. So yeah, start at the back. Notice I put it on his bum and stuff first. Start at the back and work your way forward. Hello. He doesn't want to stay in. Make sure you're really thorough and get all the way down to the bottom of the legs, and make sure you really wash in between those little toes and in between the pads as well. Make sure you get underneath and get all around their little boys and girls bits. So start at the back, get that shampoo really nice and down into the skin, and make sure you use plenty as well to get them really nice and clean. Again, back legs, if you start at the back then you've got less chance of shampoo going into their eyes, although the Pure Natural is tearless, and I know because I've swelled in my eyes on several occasions, it doesn't hurt, but obviously if you can avoid getting shampoo in their eyes and nose, that's better. So work your way out the body, you can see it lathers up really nicely, this shampoo. So up the back of the neck, look at his little fluffy legs, good boys. Don't forget to make it fun, talk to them, tell them what good dogs they are. There we go, good boy. And front feet, same again. Careful there. Make sure you're getting right down in between those toes, right down to the bottom of the legs. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. As most of you know, Bear's only a puppy, but he's used to this now, so doesn't mind too much. So then work your way up to the head. So you notice I squirt it at the back of the head. I'll just hold his little muzzle, not too tight, and then just work it forwards in between the eyes, so you're not actually getting it in the eyes. And just pull any hair up that you've got into it rather than squirting it all around their eyes. And then with the ears, you want to try and make sure that you don't get the shampoo into their ears. So hold the ear leather flat on your hand, squirt some shampoo, do the outside. And the same on the inside. If you fold the ear leather back and squirt along the bottom, just make sure you don't get it in their ears because it doesn't do their ears a lot of good. And then you can just wash around the side of the face as well. And then the other ear. These parts can get quite dirty and greasy around the back of the ears, so just make sure you're getting really in there and getting right to the bottom of the skin there. And then I just put a little bit of shampoo along the cheek, so avoiding the eyes again, and wash that little face. If you've got something with like a really hairy face, there are several different face scrubs and face washes that you can use to really get in there and clean them, but obviously the shampoo will do the same job. So just really rub in there so you've got a hairy face and make sure you get all nice and clean. So this might go a bit noisy, so I'll shut up, but then you rinse the shampoo. Make sure you've got some nice warm water. My hydro bath's set at 35 degrees today. So nice and warm, but not so hot you don't want to scald the dog, okay? So just check it on your arm before you put it on the dog. And rinse from the head first, so you're getting that shampoo away from the eyes as quickly as possible, and rinse down the back. So we always do 2 shampoos, so this just needs to be a really quick little rinse, because you're just going to put some more shampoo on in a second. So here we go. Good boy. So just try and avoid getting the water in their eyes and nose. So usually shut their eyes, hold the head up and go around the nose so you're not squirting it up into your face. And then just rinse that shampoo off. He's a good boy. Good boy. So as I say, that was just a quick little rinse. We're going to do the same process again. If you want the dog to be really clean, you need to shampoo them at least twice. Some dogs you'll want to do maybe 3 times. I know Conker very often has 3 or 4 shampoos. So the same process, you'll find the shampoo lathers up a bit better as well on the second go because the coat's much cleaner. Don't forget to make sure you get around their little bum, clear away any mess that's there. Good boy. And the same process, start at the back, work your way down the back legs, making sure you're getting all up them hocks, the back of their legs, and all in between their toes. Good boy. He's a good boy. Oh yeah, huh? Good boy. He's not overly keen, but he'll deal with it. Good boy. Good boy. Again, use plenty of shampoo. I say I really like the 4 natural ones. That gives a really nice lather. So if you're doing this with a jug and the shampoo made up in a jug of water, you'd just be using a sponge now. Put the sponge into the shampoo with water, make sure it's got loads of, it's really nice and soaked, and then just scrub the dog through with that, and that will give him a nice clean, nice scrub. So again, same, just working way up the body, getting his chest, in his armpits, down his front legs and in between his toes. So I've just added a little bit of the Vanish conditioner into the shampoo as well, just to bring his coat up a bit nicer, and that's from Simpson's Grooming Supplies, so if you want something like that to add in, you can. Again, same thing, little head, making sure you're avoiding eyes, nose, ears, all the important bits. If you've got a squashed face breed, like a Shih Tzu or something like that, you might find it easier to use a little flannel and to put the shampoo onto a flannel and wash around the face like that, because obviously you're going to struggle to put the shower head on a squashed face breed, because Obviously you don't want to suffocate them, drown them in the bath. So yeah, just use a little flannel to wash all around the face. So there he is, all nice and lathered up. So he only needs 2 shampoos today because he's not too filthy. So same process again, rinse him off, but this time just make sure you really rinse really well, and you've got all the shampoo suds out and the soap out, because it's the shampoo suds that you leave behind that can very often make the dogs matted. Again, if you want to use a separate conditioner, we'd just rinse this off now and then go through and work a conditioner through him and then just rinse that off as well. But I don't need to, because he's only a puppy. I'm not going to do that today. I might just put a little bit of leave-in conditioner for his top knot, but that's it. So yeah, so make sure you rinse that last shampoo off really well, and that will help you to stop getting mats in the future. So here we go, we're going to rinse him off for the final time. Don't forget to make sure you rinse all around their bits underneath. If you're doing them in the bath, you can always put the plug in on the first shampoo, and then they can stand in the water, and that will also help to get their feet really nice and clean as well. Also, just make sure that final rinse is a really good one. You've got no shampoo left up in the armpits or behind their ears. There's no soap left. And also you don't want it to irritate their skin as well, so just make sure you rinse really well. And there you go, that's your dog in bathed, and that's when you then want your towels. So as I say, I use these nice little microfiber towels because I find they absorb it really well, but you can get like Aquasorb towels which really soak up the water, and you can then just wring them out. They're really good. You can get them online. So just give them get as much water out as you can, really give them a good rub. Try not to scrub it, but just try and sort of gently squeeze the water out. Look at the tails, go down to the bottom of their feet. And there he is, that's there, all bathed and clean. So yeah, that's it, just get as much water out as you can, and then watch my next video on how to dry them and brush them out.